If you're not good at cage wrestling, you could get stuck up against some stuff, which is a bad thing. Not only for self-defense purposes, but if you are an MMA fighter, your fights are boring, and you're not going to be invited back to that promotion. Like if you just mash a dude up against some stuff and hold him there. But we're going to teach you to do precisely that. If you haven't already, you should have watched our video now about like how to get off of the wall. But so let's say I put Cliff against the wall through whatever means. How would I put Cliff against the wall?
You wouldn't.
You don't think I would? I sneak attack him like this. Boom! Now I got him.
Yeah.
Right? So now he's got me. And then, wait, we gotta find the camera. There it is. So now he's got me. So now he's gonna show us how to actually hold somebody there. There is a self-defense reason for this. If you're trying to control somebody that maybe you guys are throwing out of the bar, or your drunk uncle, or someone that you're trying to get control of, or you're just trying to wear them out. A lot of times I would put a dude up against something.
Like, are you done? Are you done?
And if I knew that like it was kind of like I knew there was no other threats, and I had monitored his hands for weapons and all that. Obviously you don't want to linger if there's other dangers. But when I knew that that was it, I would just hold a dude. And you can literally, if you get this right, you can hold a dude that doesn't train.
Yeah.
You can hold him there forever. In fact, let's use a dude that doesn't train. So, me and Cliff have just kicked Jay out of the bar. And he takes a swing at Cliff, an ill-advised swing at Cliff.
Yeah.
Right? That was dumb. And luckily for him, I am there and telling Cliff, don't hit him. Don't hit him. Just hold him there.
Oh, you're one of those?
Yeah, I'm that guy. I'm the voice of reason. I was always the cooler.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want you to be nice. Hit Cliff. Easy. Pin this big palooka up against this wall and hold him there. He's doing a lot of things. It looks pretty simple, but Jay, you feel that pressure?
Yep.
Cliff, let him feel like 80% pressure. You know what I mean? Yeah, so Jay, get off of the wall there. Look how much effort it took.
Yeah, that's going to tire me out real quick.
Yes.
And at some point, he's going to put me back up against
Yeah,
the ring.
yeah, and he's gonna put you right back up. Now Cliff, keep him there for real.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Tell me what?
Look, he's creating it. He's creating like.
Yeah. So I ain't getting off that wall.
Like a babe in his arms.
Yeah.
So why? Now, obviously Cliff is big, but Jay's a big boy too. Why could Cliff pick Jay up? Okay, you
I
got
don't
it.
even know how to get out of that.
Well, I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna show you why he was able to pick you up. Here, Cliff. Assume the position.
Well, yeah.
Cliff is pinning. Cliff is basically impaling him right here, and creates an axis. Now his weight is on the wall. He could just turn him and lift him like a babe. And this isn't even. Yeah, it's not even. What do you weigh?
210?
He's a full-grown man. You know what I mean? If Cliff did this to me, it'd be like no big deal.
No, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But when he did this to Nate, oh my God! If I ever wished I got something on video, it was Nate's face when he got picked up and turned sideways like that. And he was like,
No,
"Am I a joke to you?" Right? So he creates this like immense pressure right here.
Yeah.
Kind of like an upper motion.
Right, and he's driving into and up. He's driving with his legs into and up. And look, he makes him light. He's already floating.
Yeah, because I'm walking this hard to breathe.
Like a babe. Like nothing.
Like, what do you know how to get out of that? When he's got me pushed up against, how do I get out of that?
But luckily, you feel safe in his arms.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, man, I'm sorry.
Just show him some of the other details, some of the other options, like head position and stuff like that.
Head, well, you want to keep your head, you don't put your head here, because, that's the guillotine, so kind of put your head up a little bit.
To stop me from
Right
trying
here? Yeah. See, I'm safe from here. My shoulder, I want it right in the solar plexus, and I want to go up. See how he brings his toes up?
Yeah.
Then I can go for the lock. Yeah, then I can go for the lock.
He links his hands behind him.
And turn. Yeah, I do get the little grip behind it. Here, use your legs. Up.
That big booty. Big booty Jay. But what if he watched the video and he starts to set up kind of a running man? You want
I say if he's defensive, I'm going to put my head right here until you kind of push his legs together. Then I can kind of go for it. But if he does this right here to kind of make it easy,
Look at that. He's manipulating his legs. If he wants this leg spread out, he could push it out. Boom. And now he's light. He's light. We got an underhook here. He starts tilting him, and it's just elementary.
And watch this. Watch how where my hand's at. It's like where the, you okay?
Yeah.
It's like where the traps is right here.
Look where his hand
Here
is.
he's kind of strong. He can fight against it. Like get the wizard see. But if I'm here, it's a little harder. And then I can, go for the ankle pick, or I can just drive.
He's going.
There you go.
And I already feel like we're like
And drive
a couple, just a little bit from going over, even without getting a leg or anything. So if done violently, they would here, watch out. Ooh, ooh wee. Yeah, put that headlock on, buddy. Right here.
Yeah.
Your leg up. Hook it.
Oh,
There you
like
go,
a full
there you
reef,
go.
yeah.
And then I can't. No, I can get out. Like what? How would I try to get out of this? Stand up.
And here it's too late. And this wouldn't be done at this pace. This would be like boom.
Yeah.
You must give up. So hopefully you've watched both videos now. You watched the video on how to get off the wall. Now you watched the video on how to put someone on the wall. They go together. Jay, put Cliff against the wall. You're holding him against the wall some kind of way. Look. Cliff establishes hooks, his grips that he wants. Right? Look, there's the grip. It's locked in. He's going. And look, Cliff ends up right in position. Splits his legs. And down he goes. And then smash. Smash your boy. Boom. So, but I know what you're thinking. This is fine for the cage or the ring, but it doesn't work in the streets.
Yeah, it would.
Let me tell you something. We figured out when we did the armor video, it works even better in the streets. Look at this. So, like this is kind of where you'd be doing this kind of stuff, like cars and stuff like this. Look what I figured out. And it doesn't have to be a brush guard. I'll show you something else here in a minute. But say like I'm mashing you against this, right? I got this, your legs split. And the other thing, I don't think we said this out loud in there. Me putting my leg between his legs limits his options. Like if he wants to run this way or run that way, my leg is keeping him from doing that and giving me some control. But like, so this would be like normal, like cage control, like me trying to hold you against something, and you try to just work your way out of it however you would, right? Right, so eventually you create some space, you get off. Right, when you're in the streets, there's no rule against grabbing the cage. If I grab this here and put this pressure here, never in a million years are you getting off of there. Now you might think, he could punch you. Punch me, Jay. Punch me where? In my back?
Yeah,
The back of my, like in my skull? Okay. He can't get my face. He can't get my body. He's literally stuck here forever. But you don't even need a brush guard.
Yeah.
Right? You get someone mashed up against something. It could be the door handle. It could be, and I'll use my car, not your car.
Yeah.
It could be, we turn him here, get here, and Cliff set up that big, long, basically like a buttress. He basically like buttressed him, like this. You could use other shit. You know what I mean? You could push against this. You could push against people in a crowd. Pushing people up against a fence is the same as pushing people up against a car. Is the same as pushing. Now, we did another video, especially for you smaller guys. I show a little trick. I'll link a video up there we did about like turning someone into a wall. It was called MMA for self-defense. We used a car. But it's all the same shit in a different toilet. We were doing it in class. We were doing this stuff like just up against anything. Up against another person, up against a shopping cart, up against which we need to do shopping carts for self-defense soon. But if I get you jammed up in here, right, and I start turning you like this, and I start picking this leg up, you know, over you go. It's the same, it works even better, because he has less stuff to, so like Cliff's techniques, while they're for the cage, all it takes is like a couple afternoons of practice outside, and we figured stuff out. Oh. No holding. No ref telling him not to. So the skills that Cliff has developed as an MMA fighter will help him here. He just needs a little bit of practice. You know? Look, see his face? He's like, oh shit, this is cool. This is easier. It's like almost easier, right?
Yeah.
It just takes a little bit of practice. Now, there is something to be said for, like when we had the knives.
Right.
And the first time we did the knife stuff, you just weren't thinking like that.
Yeah.
But like, dude, cage wrestling in the street is even better than in the cage.